So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And this is now today's lineup.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
We have already started here. Zalewski. Zalewski has it out wide and in space. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Kane. David Villa. To mark his 50th game in these colours. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Çalhanoğlu. David Villa has given away a free kick. Bisek. Zalewski. Now that's well seen too. Stefan de Vrij. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Footballing width usually identifies...
Shot a goal! David Villa. Everton leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Goulet. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinez. DiMarco. It's Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's Kane! And he's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it. He's tried one! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's played it. He's had a go! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, easy pickings there. Zalewski gets it away. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Everton with the corner, they're first. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. David Villa goes short. And here's Kane. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Everton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. He gets big! Goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Strong running down that left flank. Goulet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game. Bellingham! And he hits the net!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 28 minutes is number 15, Bellingham.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. David Villa. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Kane. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Upamecano. Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. David Villa is firing after that one. Fermin. And that's not going to reach. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Guardiola! De Vrij getting this one clear. Martinez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Quickly taken. Fratesi. Arnautovic. Moved on forwards. No, that's been intercepted. Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he welcomes it in. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Carlos Augusto kept a terrible pass. Çalhanoğlu gets across to intercept that. Barella. What a throw in. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 8. Belletti.
Fratesi.
Number 22.
Everton do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Marcos Llorente. Number 5.
He's only too happy to take that back. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Llorente crosses it in. Bissek getting this one clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Martinez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. He's had a hit! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Stefan de Vrij.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And smartly reclaimed. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Real chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot.
It's Kane! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Carlos Augusto. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Everton are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Guardiola. Bisek. Now Fratesi. Barella puts his foot on the gas. There they go, hunting in packs. Barella. Zalewski. Taken back almost at once.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Kane. Coming on the field is...
And here's Arnautovic. Martinez.
Substitutions taking place.
It's deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Ashlani. And Bisek. Crunching tackle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane put it away! They've done it! Into the lead once more. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Everton go into the lead.
Well, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Fratesi. And here's Thuram. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fratesi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Everton needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The final 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe has a look and has a go. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
DiMarco. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That is a great... He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
All square again into the dying... Mbappe! Now, who's going to... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's...
And time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Jovic. Well read, nice interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to overlook the very talented Musiala, Peter. I mean, when Germany's fine...
Kane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gabia. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now Gabia. And Hernandez. In with the challenge. Now it's Pulisic. Just the keeper, Pulisic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pulisic. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great ball if he can get there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ansu Fati. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ha segnato al 21esimo minuto, numero 18.
Everton have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ansu Fati. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Pulisic gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance, must be! Pulisic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. Now it's Ansu Fati. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Reinders. Now it's Rafael Leao. What a throw in. Reinders. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kane. Ansu Fati. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now here's the... and again! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Fofana, some front-footed pressing going on here. Everton looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, it's come loose. The ball has bounced loose now. Guardiola. It's a good spell. He's going for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Jimenez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Jovic. Fermin. And that should get the job done. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Everton leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Everton carrying a one-goal lead. Gabbia gets across to intercept that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Jovic. Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free. Fofana. Gabbia gets over and intercepts. Rafael Leao. And he's intervened well there. Reinders. Now it's Jovic. Upamecano. He could be in here. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tomori makes the interception. Now it's Fofana.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
So far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see...
Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, that's fabulous. Pull it. Big chance. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao stood his ground strongly. It's a throw-in. Rafael Leao. Early ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Pulisic. He's shifting through the gears here. Pulisic! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Per il Milan. Numero 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Fofana. Jovic. For Chukwueze. Great defending, strong and determined. He can run onto that. And the shot! They did it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fofana. Rafael Leao. Upamecano. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Out to the left it goes. There will be a throw-in. And it's Loftus-Cheek.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Pulisic. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Fofana. Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Guardiola.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
Abraham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kimmich can get it clear. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
What? That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
Everton getting ready to celebrate here, their promotion already sealed, free from the relentless tension, the pressure that was plaguing them. It's a happy time to be one of these guys as the countdown continues to more prosperous times ahead. And already we're underway here. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
EFB United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mignanda. And he's had it nicked away. Vlahovic! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Could be danger here. Loose ball now. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Everton are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Vlahovic! And that is doing no harm at all.
Vlahovic completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Yuga. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Chalnili. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the volley. Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball in for the pieces. Keeper's not concerned by that. And he's managed to get rid. Great chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Everton are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a lot... And the finish! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Everton choosing to make the first change. Zaire Emery, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
David Villa! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
This is their second corner of the game. Header! And that has faded wide. Tries a shot! And again! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Turns and goes back. Bellingham. And he's let fly. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Everton are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Has a look and has a go. And he's steered it beyond the post.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shot could be on. Backward it goes. Good effort from distance. No, it's wide.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, smashing header. And that's wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Yuga. Foot in. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe. He's having a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was...
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Crosses it into the area. Chelnini. Oh, that's ambitious. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Nicked it back promptly. Played back in. And here's a chance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Everton produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Everton have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then. Vlahovic. No, that's been intercepted. Mignanda. Oh, that's a key interception. Mignanda. Castolo. And that is out of play. That's a sharp pass. Belts one. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance.
Oh, what a mistake. It's loose now. And the shot! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vlahovic is flagged offside.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! One on, there's the shot! And that's past the post.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Duric, Vlahovic does well to get it back. Can he put it away? And he's missed it. Can he finish? He's put it wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Duric has good pressing, squeezing the play, and he's... Mbappe! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot. He's got a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he was quick to react. David Villa with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Duric. Oh no, what has happened here? It could be in here. He'll try from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to...
Oh, what a mistake! So much time and space here. Now the finish! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's found a way past. Mignanda. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. EFB United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
He's tried one! Oh, impressive strike.
Haaland put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
The ball's gone astray. And now the hit! He's put his foot right through that one.
Bellingham knew immediately he didn't catch that.
Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to... In he goes again! And he couldn't keep it down. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He's gone for goal. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, third corner of the game. EFB United have the chance to go the other way.
That's going in strongly.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Fires from distance. Haaland.
Teremos 5 minutos de
He's going for
acréscimo.
goal! No, that's just wide. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's gone for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Camisa 5, deixando o campo para a
Jimenez.
entrada de camisa 19, camisa 16.
Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. He's beaten the last man. He's got the shot away. It's in. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.